Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
As you know, we're from Barnett Magnet School in Fairbanks, Alaska, and we're going to talk to you about our School of the Future, Sub-Zero Middle School. You can see it up on the screens right now. And Eliza, this is Dakota, Ben, and over there is the rest of our team. Joel, Amory, Aiden, Jonathan. Aubrey is working our slides. We came up with a learning signature for our school, and it is students bridging past knowledge with today's community for a greener future. We began the design process in fall 2009.
Hi, I'm Aubrey. To help create our school in a more organized and efficient way, students choose from among 5 committees to work on: sustainability, curriculum and instruction, materials and installation, interior design, and exterior design. To communicate, these committees used a white book where they stored their documents so other students could go through and comment on them in order to improve them.
We went on many field trips and had numerous guest speakers. They helped us learn about important design aspects which we modified and included in our school.
In the quarter ended, we were very thankful that the USKH firm gave us a back room to continue our project. As we continued our project, we worked on the designs, the models, the PowerPoint, and the air system, the whole overall project.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Koenig, and I'm going to talk about technology use creating our school. First, we use technology to create Google SketchUp floor plans, simple program. Then we used technology to create our final floor plan on a program called Revit.
This is our final model, which we are very proud of. It is the descendant of other versions of its design. Those earlier versions were made of materials such as clay and cardboard, which were substances that we could shape more easily. This final model happens to be made out of pizza boxes and soda can boxes, the contents of which we consumed.
The design of our school directly incorporates the Chena River. We have riverside recreation in our school that includes bike paths and boat docks for kayakers and riverside recreation. Our school spans the Chena River and is not only a physical bridge, but metaphorically to the community. Fairbanks has an extreme climate with a delta T of more than 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and our school has to meet the demands of our harsh climate. We have 4 elemental themed wings modeled after the 4 classical Greek elements: earth, water, fire, and air, with an ether portion in the center. We have an astronomy aqua tower that will be used for astronomic and auroral studies during the long, cold, lasting winter nights, and it can extend into the river to view the Chena's ecosystem. We have a green living sod roof that will be used for gardening and directly involved with the community. And we have quadruple pane glass windows equipped with thermal shutters to allow natural daylighting to occur without major heat loss. We have 5 levels to our school that begin in our Riverside Recreation level, which then progress into our 1st and 2nd floors that include our academic wings, which then move on into our mezzanine, which includes our running track, and then ends at our green living sod roof level. We have a gym floor in the water wing that can convert from a stage to a pool back into a gym floor. And we have unique features within our school, like that it is modeled after the Library of Congress, and that we have a trampoline floor, bungee jump area, and climbing wall in our air wings for physical and academic use. We also have an aperture that opens directly over the Chena River in accordance with our dome that works to allow hot air to rise through our dome and be replaced by cool air from the river to help heat and cool our school.
Our school is more or less 100%, I guess, self-sufficient. We've come up with some unique, innovative techniques in order to do this. Here on our roof, we have a geodesic dome. Completely covering this geodesic dome is a reflective hemisphere. The reflective hemisphere can open in order to reflect sunlight into the heart of our school. It can also close during the winter when the dome is not in use to prevent buildup of snow on the dome and to minimize heat loss. Here we have lollipop mirrors that also take sunlight from the south and reflect it into the windows on the north side of the building, providing those north-facing classrooms with natural sunlight which they would not otherwise have. In the river, we have a hydrokinetic turbine, which is in the shape of a paddle wheel. The paddle wheel design allows it to, while still generating power from the river's current, not harm the environment of the river. We have photovoltaic cells here on our roof, and they also take electricity from the sun's energy. We would enter any excess power back into the electrical grid. The utility system runs under Fairbanks, providing buildings with hot water for heating and electricity. If we needed some additional electricity, we could tap into this already existing system. That'd be wonderful.
We have a pipe that runs alongside the river underground that would normally take wastewater that would be heated and dumped into the river during the winter, causing ice to melt and significant impact to the environment. We would take that water, put it through our pipe, put it in a heat exchanger in our school, extract the heat to heat our building, and then expel that water back into the river at its natural temperature, reducing the impact on the Chinas ecosystem.
A masonry stove is a special stone fireplace. It is designed to burn wood quickly and completely in an extremely hot fire, creating a minimum of particulate matter in the smoke. It also has a unique extended chimney pathway to suck heat from the smoke and radiate it slowly out into the room. Insulation is very important due to the extreme climate in Fairbanks. Our school will be built around straw bales. This is an ancient English technique. Sandwiching the straw bales on either side will be recycled styrofoam. Finally, in each wing there will be a unique wall. Trapped between plexiglass will be the wing's element: earth, air, water. Fire will be a representation. These will be aesthetic and, in the case of the air and water walls, educational, as students will be able to see through to the insulation of the school. We collect, filter, and store rain and melted snow in our astronomy aqua tower. We calculated that each student would have approximately 3 gallons of captured water for use per day. For potable water, we would tap into the utility system. A maglev is an electromagnetically alleviated train. It can reach speeds of up to 300 miles per hour and directly produces no emissions. Our maglev would connect students to our school, and our school to educational facilities around the state, such as Denali National Park and the University of Alaska Fairbanks.
We based our curriculum off of our interior and exterior design, and our school tries to provide our students with the maximum learning experience possible.
My name is Joel, and I'm here to talk about a variety of things. First of all, the governing council. It makes the rules for the school by voting on them. It would be made up of 5 freely elected students, 5 freely elected teachers, and it would also have judicial role in addition to making the rules. Anybody could bring a complaint to the body for deliberation and judgment. This could be a complaint about a person or something like there's not enough answer on the front lawn. I'm also here to talk about how students can teach elective classes as well as teachers. Students would often have an expert adult sponsorship, but not always.
We have 4 core classes in our school: literature, which combines English reading and writing, mathematics, sciences, and history. These rotate throughout the 4-day week of Monday through Thursday. We have over 100 electives for our students to choose from. Some of these are required. These are classes that our students need to take, but aren't core classes, such as health and geography. However, most of our electives are skills not usually taught in modern middle schools, but things we think our students might like to learn, such as architecture, photography, and one of the 5 foreign languages that we offer. You pick out 4 electives per quarter, and these also rotate throughout the 4-day week. Our school begins at 9 a.m. and ends at 3:30 p.m. In the morning, you have 2 hour-and-a-half-long core classes. From noon to 2 is the school-wide break where students eat lunch that is made by the student body and do their homework in the student lounge. Core teachers do give out small amounts of homework, but we encourage our students to do it during the break. The student lounge is a special zone where teachers and students are equal. It is also the only place in the building where a non-teacher security guard is present. The rule of the lounge is respect, real arson. Then from 2 to 3:30 is an elective. Fridays at our school are very different. We attended 4 classes for 30 minutes each, followed by Friday and Fairness, which is something that we borrowed from our school now. It's where we go out into the town and we do community service or sports such as curling and skiing. Also, sometimes we have guest speakers come in and they do freight dump pulling and ice climbing.
Community involvement is a very important part of our school. Our students volunteer regularly at several nonprofit organizations within our community, such as the Animal Shelter and Food Bank. Our community has access to our gym, pool, stage, greenhouse, library, and food court. Guest instructors from our community teach several of our elective classes. Our local university uses our facilities at night and during the summer. Our school also serves as a study site for sustainable energy in the Arctic and efficient polar construction. Our school supports the multiple intelligence theory developed by Dr. Howard Gardner. Dr. Gardner identified 8 different intelligences, or learning styles. Today, we use the linguistic and logical/mathematical styles to teach. However, the students with the other 6 styles are often underachievers. Our school would accommodate students with all the learning styles by using all of the 8 styles in the classroom and teaching differently for different students, which is known as differentiation.
We are very privileged to represent our generation as the winners of the 2010 School of the Future Design Competition that took place in Washington, D.C. This past April. In Washington, D.C., we met teams from around the country. We also met our senators, Murkowski and Begich, who took time out of their very busy schedule to meet with us and discuss with us our design and Arctic energy solutions. I would like to thank our teacher, Ms. Colleen, and our architect advisor, friend, Steve Keller.
We'd also like to extend a special thanks to CEFPI and the National Association of Realtors. They sponsored our competition, as you probably already know, and they also helped pay for the travel funds to bring us to Washington, D.C., and now we're here in San Jose, so thanks a lot to them.
Well, all the other kids come up on stage. You guys are awesome.
One of the things I would like to say for all of us here, all teams, and all of those who participated in School Building Week and in this whole process, and all of you out there, that we have learned over this long period of time doing this, that this competition and this process showed us that this just isn't about building the perfect eco-friendly futuristic school to raise Harvard grads. It's about showing what our generation, all of us, can and will do. That our generation can and will use this technology to build the school of the future and how we can propel mankind into a new era. And we'd all like to say, thank you.